Hello guys, today I am making me another lotion. Yes, another lotion I'm making. It's this is gonna be my grape soda lotion, and I have already weighed out my coconut oil. I'm using one oil, guys, for this lotion. Just one oil. So I'm going to measure, and I'm using, oh, let me show you, emulsify wax, e-wax. It's the cheapest emulsified wax, and you want to make sure you have the INCI for this, which is going to be the ingredients. If you're going to be buying one, if you're going to be buying emulsified wax, it should be citral alcohol and polysorbate 60. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit. Let me see. Let me weigh this out first. And let me just, I have something I want to share with you guys. Okay. Well, like always, I am always weighing things out a little bit too much there. Okay, I have to take out some of this, or I'll just leave it. Well, it's supposed to be 0.50 and I ended up with 0.63. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I'll have to get a little bit more water added to balance that out. But it's supposed to be 0.49 ounces of the emulsified wax, and then I'm going to use some citral wax, and that's my co-emulsifier. It works very nice, and I think I just need 0.1. I'm gonna go with 0.1 for this. Okay, so now I'm going to heat this up. Okay, and oh yeah, I was supposed to say something about the fact that this has polysorbate 60 in it. If you have phenol-nip and you want to use phenol-nip, sorry, you cannot use phenol-nip with this, because polysorbate will deactivate your preservative. So phenol-nip, no. If it was Polar Wax, sure, yeah, sure, but because I'm using emulsified wax, that will be a no bueno. Okay, so I'm going to heat this up and bring it back to blend it all in with the water and stuff. I heat the oils first. This is wax in here. It takes a little bit longer to heat. And then I do the whole method where I hold it for 20 in the oven, turn it down to about 200 Fahrenheit, leave it there for 20 minutes. And I just keep checking it to make sure it stays around the same temperature. Anyways, I'll be back. Alright guys, I am ready to add my water to my oils and my waxes, and yeah, it's about that time, and get this all blended in. Let me take a temperature reading. I have to hold this because it's hot. Not 172. Okay, 178. Alright, let's add this. Yeah, water. All in there. It's very hot. It is hot. This container here, it's fairly hot, and sorry about the noise. Oh, before I forget, I shall add my color. I want to give it a great juicy color. Ooh, look at that, juicy. I love that. I love that. Because I'm using I'm using a grape scent. Alright, let's take a temperature reading here. Alright, 141. Okay, so I'm gonna add my fragrance at this point because I want it to emulsify. If I wait for it to be too cool, guess what happens? My fragrance will separate. And guess how I know that? However did I know that? Ooh, that smells nice. I'm using about 0.26 of I'm using 0.26 ounces, which is a very tiny amount for this 7-ounce batch. It smells lovely, guys. Absolutely positive. Lovely. And this color is killing it. I think I want a little bit more purple. A bit more purple. And I did mix my I'm using dye, a purple dye, and I mixed it with a little bit of this water. So I'm gonna mix, and I'll bring you back for the pouring. Alright, time for me to add my Germo Plus in here, and I'm adding about 1/3 of a teaspoon. And I'm going to blend that in. beautiful purple, and it smells very nice. Oh, and the company fragrance I'm blending here, I'm using cream soda from I think it's Serafina, and Galactic Grape from Windy Point. I will let this cool down, and I'll be back to fill my bottles. Fill up my bottles. Yeah, and that's it. That is it. That is how I make my lovely lotion. It's really smelling nice in here. I'll bring you back for the pour. Alright, I'm back. Change of plans. I am going to look at that. Look at that lotion. This cannot be pumped out of a bottle, obviously. I use my thicker version lotion recipe, which I will be posting the recipe for you. Yes, because it's one oil and it's not very much. So I'm going to pot these into my containers. I have this little black pot here. I have to get some more black pots, and I'm gonna put some in here, and I think I'm gonna give this to somebody's mother-in-law. It smells so nice and full of grapey. I, as you can tell, like to do things the hard way. I certainly do. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna pot this in there like that. It looks really nice in the black pot, I think. What do you think? I love these black pots. I do. And these are going to be given away at some point as my sample. Okay, as my sample. This is some nice lotion now. This is what I really don't like watery lotion. Watery lotion does nothing for my skin. It's just so watery and so not my idea of lotion. I like my lotion nice and fluffy and creamy. Looks like I don't have enough to put in all the containers. It is just a small, tiny, very tiny amount. So I'm gonna scrapey. I'm scraping as much as I can out of my container. I'm gonna give this one to my little lady. You will love it because this scent is very much for kids. Would love this scent, especially girls, and the color. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So there you have it. And this is all cooled down now, and I can cover it. And if you sell lotion, you want to make sure you stress to your customers not to use dirty hands to dig into your lotion, because I'm using Dermo Plus. So I'm gonna cover this up in the next hour or so. It is pretty cool down, but I'm just gonna let it cool down a bit more in an hour, and I shall cover it up, and I will take more videos of it. I think I'll do a little I need to do a bit of a label for these, and yeah, for the let me see if I can get it. I don't know if my camera, oh, no point in doing that. It's not gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work.